What's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you an overview slash review of one of my favorite apps. I've been enjoying it so much for the last couple of months. I think if you're here watching this video, then you probably know about it and you're considering whether to buy it, try it. I'm just here to tell you right off the bat that SuperWhisper, it's incredibly useful and it's incredibly worth it in my opinion. We're looking at it right now, so let me go ahead and get to the computer here. And you should be looking at my screen. This is the landing page for SuperWhisper. It's marketed as AI-powered voice to text, and it's basically dictation. Any dictation software, you're probably familiar with Siri or others, that allow you to talk and then transcribe what you're saying into a text input. So that's what SuperWhisper is doing in layman terms. However, because it's AI powered, it's amazing at detecting your voice and actually detecting the context of what you're saying and maybe changing around some words that other software would not catch. So if you have a look at the features here, they advertise something like 3 times the speed versus writing in your keyboard, which for myself, I know it's true. Even though I'm a writer, most of the time I speak quicker and I also can get my thoughts out quicker, which is super important in terms of creative output. The pricing structure for SuperWhisper is simple. You get a yearly subscription model or a free version with some limitations like 25 prompts per day, but you also get access to some other models in the Pro subscription, which I think could be worth it depending if you're a power user, because these bigger AI models will save you a lot of time in correcting your text and just making sure that what you're saying is actually what's being written by the software. So let's go ahead and just take you around SuperWhisper. I'll show you how it is, how does it look, and what you can customize. To do this, I think it'll be useful to just come to a normal Google Doc, so you can kind of see how does it work. So I'm gonna open SuperWhisper. It's actually living in my Mac menu bar, so you're not gonna be able to see my menu bar, but you're gonna be able to see the window here. And this is all you get, guys. It's just a small window with a few customization options. So the customizations options here include the AI model, the language, and the prompt that you want to give, so it can listen and actually formulate stuff depending on the prompt that you're actually using. You can see that the prompt that I'm using right here, I just wanted to write in US English. You can prompt it to write in UK English or other types of dialects out there. But in general, I think you want to stick with the simple stuff. If you're from the US or you're speaking kind of North American English, then go ahead and just prompt it like I did. And that's been working out super for me. What you can choose here is the AI model. If you're using the Fast or Nano, which are my go-tos in terms of just regular conversations with people through Slack or any other kinds of messengers, then it will catch what you're saying pretty fast and it will write it fast too. But it may make many mistakes that you'll have to correct after using it. However, if you're using some of the larger models like the Pro or the Ultra, it will have fewer mistakes, and really, truthfully, I have seen almost no mistakes when using these larger models, which is amazing in my opinion compared to any other kind of dictation software that I've used in the past. This is the best thing that you can find in terms of accuracy, so that's what we're gonna try in a second. And then you can choose the language. Of course, automatic, I think, is the safe bet, at least in my case, where sometimes I'm speaking in Spanish, sometimes I'm speaking in English, and they're super different languages, so the AI is likely to not make a mistake and confuse them somehow. Once you select your language, you got your prompt, you can enable literal punctuation, which is saying things like, hey, period, slash, or whatever you want to do, which I don't have enabled because I find that most of the time it gets it right. And then you got your other kind of settings like the sound effects, your input device, which is a microphone that it will use to actually recognize what you're saying. I just leave it at the default. I have no issues with that. And then the shortcut, which I think it's where the money is in terms of how productive you can be with this software. If you have a cool shortcut, then you will just be able to press those 2 keys, that key combination, speak, and then the text will appear in your input field. You're not limited to the browser like I'm gonna show you in a second. You can do it through apps, anywhere, pretty much anywhere. As I said, it lives in your menu bar, and this is something different compared to any other dictation software that I've tried in the past. Then you'll have your license where you can input your license. Mine is already active. I of course bought the Pro license because I just loved it after 2 days of using it. And that's pretty much it in terms of the configuration options that you get. So let's try to test it out. I'm here in my Google Doc and I'm gonna use my keyboard shortcut to activate SuperWhisper. So now whatever I'm saying and talking about, it's gonna be recorded in SuperWhisper. You're not gonna see the live transcription, but once I'm finished talking, you'll see exactly what I'm saying and input it into the field here. So we're gonna stop talking right now. Again, I'm pressing my shortcut and you will see it'll take a second because this is the small model. I think it's the nano model. So you will see it appearing right now. So now whatever I'm saying and talking about, it's gonna be recorded in SuperWhisper. You're not gonna see the live transcription, but once I'm finished talking, you'll see exactly what I'm saying and input it into the field here. So you're gonna stop talking right now. Wow, you see? And this is a small model, guys. If you can just check it out, again, I'm gonna open up the settings for you. This is the nano model, so it's one of the smallest ones you got. You can also use the fastest model, which is the tiny one, but wow, it's just amazing how accurate it is compared to any other dictation software that I've used in the past. This is just the one that works the best. Now, if you do one of the more larger models, the one I'm usually using for work stuff is actually the Pro, and it does take a while. So if I start recording right now and talk about how nice the weather it is right now, even though it's at night and I can't see anything outside, and now I'm gonna stop talking, you'll see that it will take, oh wow. Well, I think SuperWhisper was just listening to us doing an overview and just saying, hey Fernando, I'm gonna help you out. It will usually take a while, especially if you're rambling for a couple minutes. It will listen to it all and it will input it all, but it will take a while to actually get it out there. Now, just to show you real quick that you can use it throughout any other windows and stuff like that, I'm just gonna go open up Google and we are going to start recording. And Google, can you please search something like Reddit best post of the week? Now I'm gonna stop recording that and you'll see that my whole sentence, again, we're using one of the larger models, so that's why it's taking a while. And yeah, there we go. So there we go. To start recording, and Google, can you please search something like Reddit best post of the week? Exactly what I was saying, and man, it's just amazing. Let's go back to SuperWhisper because I think you guys want to help out this developer. I'm really excited to where he can take SuperWhisper in terms of new features and stuff. I've seen how fast they're updating the product, and I'm just super excited to see where we can take SuperWhisper together as a community if you do support it with a subscription. So if you're looking for dictation software that works all across your Mac, then I think this is the best you're gonna find. I've really been looking for it for a long time. I've used Dragon in the past and that kind of worked so. I was using Windows at the time, but it was not great. And I just remember having tons of headaches. Anyways, if you like this video, I love talking about productivity stuff and more tools like this. So please subscribe and I'll keep you updated on more AI stuff that will make your life better, sweeter, and of course, more productive. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.